Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Destiny video. Now, No Time to Explain is in fact a real weapon. I just got mine, which means I'm here to tell you guys how you can get yours. If you guys do find this helpful, or you do enjoy this video, then a like would be super appreciated, but let's get started. So first of all, if you cast your mind back to a while back when the Paradox mission was the daily heroic, you'll remember that there were 3 hidden ghosts, and upon finding those, the portal in the jumping platforms room in the Vault of Glass actually opened up. You then go in, you defeat a boss, it opens up a secret chest, that then gives you a ghost, which you then take to Lakshmi, and upon handing it in, nothing happened. Well, that dead end now came back to life. Today, if you have already handed in the ghost, then Lakshmi will have a quest for you. If, however, you did not complete the quest the last time it was around, the Paradox mission is in fact the daily mission today, so if you complete it, hand the ghost in, then the next time this quest comes around, you will be able to do it. Unfortunately, if you hand the ghost in today, it won't activate straight away, but it could well crop up tomorrow or the day after, or maybe next week, but either way, if you haven't done it, then definitely make sure you do. I'll leave a link to that video in the description box down below, and there will also briefly be an annotation on screen. Now, on to actually how to get this weapon. Assuming you've handed in that ghost, then as mentioned, today Lakshmi will have a quest. You do, however, have to pledge allegiance with FWC, so if like me you're New Monarchy or you're Dead Orbit, then unfortunately you're going to have to spend a week with FWC. You pledge your allegiance, you get your first quest, and it then basically says you need some reputation with that faction. Luckily, you don't need to be anything ridiculous like rank 5, 10 or 15, you simply need to be about 75% of the way to rank 1, so spend a few motes, and then once you're about 75% of the way through, the quest will complete. After that, you'll then get a quest called Not Forged in Light, and you're then sent to get the simulation core. In order to get this, you have to track down a powerful Taken Minotaur, destroy it, and then shatter the simulation core it leaves behind. Now, one of the easiest ways to find these Minotaurs, while it is a little bit annoying, is simply through the Taken events that spawn on the different planets. Now, I actually did this one on Mars, but you should be familiar with those events where Taken Lieutenants start spawning from these different blights, and then upon taking them down they summon a champion. Well, on Mars, sometimes those Lieutenants are indeed Taken Minotaurs. So you then look for those ones, kill them, and upon killing one of them, they will drop the simulation core. Now, I have heard that some people have gone to the Undying Mind Strike and done it there simply because there are Taken Minotaurs in that one, so if you are struggling to find them spawn randomly, then you could well use that. But either way, I did this in Patrol, killed it, and you then get the simulation core. You go into your inventory, you'll see there's an option to shatter it simply by holding X. You do that, you then return to the tower, speak to Lakshmi, and your next step of the quest is called the Eye of Atheon. The description for this one says, enter the Vault of Glass and destroy Atheon times Conflux and shatter the eye it leaves behind. Yes, that's right, you do need to go back into the Vault of Glass, an actual raid, and defeat Atheon in order to complete the next phase. Now, this can be done on normal, this does not have to be done on hard, so simply find a fire team, run back through, and honestly, with the light that you're at, you could probably just do this with 4 or 5 people if you can't find a whole team. But either way, work your way through the raid, get to Atheon, kill Atheon, and upon defeating him, he will drop the Eye of Atheon. Once again, you go into your inventory, you shatter this one, and it will then trigger the next stage of the quest. You then speak to Lakshmi once again, and she will then send you on the next phase, which will then actually send you to the Twilight Gap. However, despite the fact that this is on a Crucible map, this is a quest version, and this bit has to be done alone. You'll spawn into the area and you'll be in a bright pool of light. However, just like in the Vault of Glass, if you're outside the pool of light for too long, your screen will start to go black, and if it goes completely black, you will wipe. There are lots of these bright golden light pools all the way around the level, so you can run between them to stop your screen from going dark, but effectively what you're doing here is you're looking for a chest, and inside this chest is the item you need to complete this quest. Now for me, the chest was actually located just near the C point as if you were playing Control, so you want to run over there as if you're running from heavy ammo, drop down just below and you'll see the chest there. However, interesting point to note, when 269 did this, the chest was not in the same place. His chest was nearer to B, so it seems that you do have to wander around this level in search of this chest. It might not always be in the same place. Either way, this is where mine was. Upon opening it, you get the bracelet of Anna Bray, and you then once again return this to Lakshmi. Once you've handed that in, you are now on the final stage of the quest. This one will send you to the Black Garden in a quest called Blood in the Garden. You'll spawn in, and then once you approach the area just before the final boss, as if you were doing this in the story mission, there will instead be a condition on the left hand side of the screen that says Anger or Anger the Groundkeeper. Basically, by killing enemies in this area, you build the anger. Once the anger hits 100%, the boss will spawn. You need to keep this anger up in order for him to stay spawn, because if it drops down below 100%, he will disappear again. The idea is that you basically balance killing ads and defeating the boss. Do bear in mind it does get a little bit hectic because you will get a ridiculous number of Minotaurs spawning and they will basically kill you really fast given they're all firing at you. But either way, manage the ads, keep the anger up, kill the boss, and once that's done, your quest is complete. You then return to Lakshmi and she will give you the No Time to Explain. This is an exotic pulse rifle that has the same model or shape as the Stranger's rifle, only this time it's green. Now I will actually put up a separate video after this one showing you some gameplay of this fully leveled, but for the time being, that, my friends, is how you get the No Time to Explain. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you have any questions, then let me know in the comments down below. But aside from that, thank you very much for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.